which ones do they talk about? Okay, so let's read through these briefly before we listen. Okay, so number one, Fiona, can you read that one?
Yes. The history of search and rescue dogs.
Great. So are they talking about this or not? Let's find out. Okay, number two, Tannen, go ahead.
Uh, how search and rescue dogs are trained.
Okay, so similar topic, right? But different information. Okay, good. Number three, Nina, can you read that one?
How technology could make search and research dogs more effective.
Nice. Okay. How do we say this one again, guys, real quick?
Rescue dogs.
Beautiful. Okay, rescue, rescue. Good. Number four, Wanmi, go ahead.
How rates are used to find people after a natural disaster.
Beautiful. So guys, are we talking about dogs here or is there a new topic? Right.
New top. Rats.
Rats.
Yes.
Okay. And then find people after the disaster. Okay, good. Number five, Eliana, go ahead and read that one.
Why rats are good at finding landmines?
Okay, rats again and landmines. What is a landmine, guys? Do you know that word?
Oh yeah, landmines is the like a bomb
Where?
Bomb.
in the ground,
Underground.
underground.
Yes, hidden, right? So maybe you have a bomb here, and when somebody comes and steps on it,
Boom.
it explodes. Okay.
Yeah.
So landmine, underground bombs. Good. Number six, can you read that one?
How rats are treated to help people.
Okay, so we're sticking with rats. Okay, how they help people. Good. Number seven, let's see, Rosie, can you read that one?
How
Great.
ravens can help rescue people who are buried.
Nice. Okay, buried. Good. Guys, what is a raven?
A kind of a bird.
Bird.
Bird. Good.
A black feather.
Yes, very good. So we see here, okay, ravens look like this.
Do you remember the movie, The Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
raves.
Yeah.
Ate
Raven.
crow.
Similar. They're a little bit different though. Yeah, they have unique elements, but they are a similar type of bird. So that's funny because you can see differences between crows and ravens. I actually don't know the differences though, but I'll find out. Maybe we can talk about those real quick later. Oh, look, it tells us here. Okay. Long, fancy throat feathers. They have a different shaped tail. Their sound is different. And they have different flying style from crows. So ravens are a little different there.
So
Yeah.
raven is a bigger.
Oops, where'd it go? Yeah, ravens look like they are maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah. Nice. All right, guys, good. And then we have the final one, number 8. So let's read that one. Ashley, go ahead.
Why raven may make very good rescue animals.
Ooh, thank you so much. Okay, so guys, 8 topics. How many animals do you think we are going to listen about? How many animals?
3.
3.
Probably 3, right? We've got dogs, rats, and
Raven.
ravens.
Ravens.
Very good. But how many topics do we need to listen for?
3. Oh,
3.
1.
Oh,
8.
8.
Oh, 4.
We need to choose four topics.
Okay, so yes, we are going to hear about these different animals, but we are only going to hear 4 of these topics. Okay, so let's choose the ones that we think we hear. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to play, guys, the video. We have a little slideshow presentation for this audio. Okay, so we are going to play that. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. I had it already and then I don't know what happened. Went away. Okay, cool. So here we go. Watch our slideshow, 4 topics. What are the main ideas here? And this is good because you get to see some pictures. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Today, we're going to talk about animal heroes. That is, animals that help save human lives. Let's start with man's best friend, the dog. Dogs have been used for search and rescue since at least the 17th century, when they helped rescue lost and injured travelers in the Western Alps. Monks from the St. Bernard Hospice and Monastery, located in the 49-mile St. Bernard Pass between Switzerland and Italy, kept a breed of dog with an excellent sense of direction. Due to their sense of direction, the dogs were very helpful in the heavy snowstorms that were common in the area. However, the monks soon discovered that the dogs had another equally valuable skill. They were able to find people buried under the snow by avalanches. How? By using their sense of smell, estimated to be 10,000 to 100,000 times stronger than ours. Over the next 200 years, dogs rescued more than 2,000 people in the St. Bernard Pass. Today, as you
Okay, guys, let's pause there for just 1 second. All right. We just heard, maybe a minute of audio or 40 seconds. Okay. What do you think is the topic that they discussed in that section?
The history. The story.
Right? Do you agree, guys?
Yes.
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 Okay, so we saw different
Probably know
information.
when they
right?
helped
17th century, right? It told us about the monks, okay? How they had them, why they used them, and a little bit about that history. So we've already got 1 topic so far, right? So now how many more do we need?
3.
Very good. 3 more. Let's keep listening.
rescue dogs are specially trained to find survivors buried in the rubble after a disaster. Due to innovative technology, search and rescue dogs are becoming even more effective. The Fido vest is one example. It has sensors on it that dogs can be trained to activate. How does it work? Well, imagine a plane crash in a mountainous area without roads. A dog wearing a Fido vest is sent out to find survivors. When the dog finds a survivor, he activates a global positioning system, or GPS, on the vest. The sensor sends the location to his human partner, who then sends help to the site. Although the vest is still being tested, in the future it could lower the cost and improve the success of search and rescue missions in difficult to access areas. Okay, now let's move on.
Okay, guys. So that is our transition to the next animal, right?
Mhm.
So numbers 2 and 3 tell us the final topic about dogs, right?
Yeah.
So which one of those makes the most sense with our Fido vest?
How technology could make search and rescue dog more effective.
Yes.
Interesting. So that would be number 3, right?
Yes.
Why do you think this audio
On to
tells us about that? Why is it technology and not training?
it talk about if the dog use the technology to help to improve his rescue.
Nice. Yes, very good. Doesn't really tell us about the training. Do the dogs need training for the vest? Not really, just has to use the vest. Okay. And the technology is what helps them do their job, right? So right now you should have selected number 1 and
3.
okay, so we need 2 more for our other animals now. Okay. Nice work, guys. How's it going so far?
It's good.
Good.
All right, let's keep going along here with our next lovely animal.
Okay, now let's move on to an unusual animal hero, the rat. Rats are used not in search and rescue, but rather to prevent deaths in areas devastated by war. During wartime, soldiers often bury small bombs underground. These bombs, called landmines, explode when stepped on. When a war is over, it is very difficult to remove all of the landmines. That's why years after a war, people continue to be killed. The solution? Rats. Like dogs, rats have an extraordinary sense of smell. They can be trained to scratch at the ground when they smell TNT, the explosive chemical used in most landmines. And they are fast. In 20 minutes, one rat can search an area that would take a human searcher up to 4 days. The rats can also do it safely because, unlike humans, they do not weigh enough to set off the mines. After the rats indicate the exact locations of the mines, their human partners can safely explode them. The final animal we will...
Ooh, so rats. We had 2 topics, 4 and 5, about rats, right? So which one do you think matches this audio?
5.
Why? Rats are good at finding them.
5, okay, because number 4 talks about natural disaster. Did they mention that for rats?
No.
No.
So that's wrong. Number 5, they can find landmines.
Landmines.
That's it. So we will listen for more details on that and the information in the next section. But for now, we've got our main topic, so that's great. Okay. So here's our final step about ravens.
talk about today is the raven. Do you know the expression bird brain? It's used to refer to someone who's done something stupid. Because birds' brains are very small, people assumed that they were not very smart. Well, this assumption has been disproven. In fact, scientists are learning more about bird intelligence every day. And ravens are among the most intelligent. But are they trainable? According to Emily Corey, a graduate student at the University of Arizona, the answer is absolutely. She believes ravens would make excellent search and rescue animals. Why? First, because of their intelligence. Second, because of their ability to form close relationships with humans. Third, because of their excellent eyesight. And finally, because they can cover large distances quickly. But how can even a trained bird rescue someone? Here's one idea. Ravens wearing geospatial locators could find people lost in the wilderness. First, the raven would fly over the area where the person was last seen. After locating the person, the raven would return to its human partner, who would use the data from the locator to send rescuers to the site. While Corey's research is just getting started, she warns us not to underestimate the raven. Who knows? It could become the next hero of the animal kingdom.
All right, guys. So we have two options for ravens. Number 7, which tells us about rescuing buried people, right? And 8, which tells us why they might make a good rescue animal. So which one do you think matches this topic?
Number 8.
I think number 8. Right.
Nice, guys. That's great. Okay, because they told us
Intelligence
Smart. Yeah.
and close people, eyesight.
things that maybe make them a good option for rescue animals, right? and then told us how they maybe do it with our locator. Yeah, good. So let's review those answers. We have which numbers again? Number
1,
3,
number
3, 5,
5, 8.
and 8. Good. Okay. So those are the main 4 topics that we heard in this audio. Ooh,